Buongiorno. Is this deja vu? Did I not do a live already today? Oh, there's so much going on. So much going on, geez. Hope you can hear me. Microphone check. Testicles, testicles. 1, 2, 3. Testicles, testicles. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Let me know in the comments. This should be a good one. Get in the comments, my friends. Get talking. I want to see what you want to say about this one. That man you can see right there, that is Jake Barber. That's the one we're going to be talking about. Oh, I feel I could do my hair, don't you? But it's all good. Hope you're all well. I've got my coffee again. Drink out the coffee cup with my face on it. But how are you all? Had a good day? Funky Friday? Freaky Friday? Effing Friday? Whatever you want to say. But yeah, this one we're going to discuss tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, News Nation. Ross Coulthart is talking to Jake Barber. That is a man you see there. I believe he's a helicopter pilot. But let's talk about the old whistleblowing and probably lack of information again. Who knows? But one of the sort of pre-guess of how it's going to go tomorrow with Ross Coulthart. Although he's an extremely good interviewer. You've seen him. He's a legend in the world of getting people to talk. He does better than me. I'll tell you, I sent about 50 emails, not one reply. So no one wants to be interviewed. So no interviews on my channel yet. If you want to have an interview and you're UFO and you see this, which I very much doubt, email me, thewizardswordsuk@gmail.com. But yeah, I sent out emails for interviews, Jeremy Corbell and blah, 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 Stephen Greer, whatever. Didn't hear nothing. So maybe my channel's too small. Maybe they look at that, or they look at me and think, he looks a bit weird. Don't want to go on his channel. But who knows? But I cannot get anyone on here to interview. So I haven't got a clue how to get hold of, say, someone like Nick Pope. He'd be a good one. Nick Pope, Nick Pope talks the sense. Nick Pope got done out of a job because the UK decided to have no interest whatsoever in UFOs as of 2009. So that's why he's probably living in America. So come back, Nick Pope. Great Britain needs you, geez. That's what I'd say. But yeah, we've had whistleblowers galore. Whistleblowers galore. We've had Tim Gallaudet, Mike Gold, Mike Schellenberger, Louis Elizondo, David Grush. But what have we got so far? What information have we amassed? Not a lot. And that's why I thought I'd do this video, because I've got a feeling that's how it's going to go tomorrow. There'll be a bit of this, bit of that, bit of word salad, and we'll get absolutely nothing new. Apart from this egg UFO. Dun, dun, dun. Excellent, geese, excellent. You must be yoking. Are you all white? There you go, egg jokes. Get them out of the way, they're done. But we don't know how it's going to go, but we might as well have a guess while we're here, haven't we? But I think it will be a good interview. I'm not saying it's not going to be, because it's Ross Coulthart. He asks the right questions. And people that he talks to, maybe like this Jake Barber, they do talk to him. So there's always hope. There's always hope. Where would we be without people like George Knaps, Jeremy Corbell, Louis Elizondo, Ross Coulthart, Linda Moulton Howe, Giorgio Secoulis, Dr. Stephen Greer, James Fox, Nick Pope, But they all do their stuff, don't they? Get all the information to us. But this interview tomorrow, what do you think it's going to be like? How is it going to go? Well, I'm not actually below, it's that way, isn't it? But yeah, here we go. More information on nothingness. That's what I come up with. Buongiorno for the second time today. Aries Bloodstone. What's up? What's up is we've got another whistleblower, geese. Okay, geese. And we're just... I think it's going to be an interview of just little tidbits here and there, personally. But if you think any different, let me know in the comments. Let me know. I do not know everything. I don't claim to know everything. I'm not claiming that everything I say is correct, because I'll get proven wrong tomorrow. But it is 8 o'clock tomorrow, News Nation. I'll keep saying it to remind you, so you'll get it in your head. You don't want to be missing that one. Jake Barber should be very, very interesting. But I think it more than likely will be more information on nothingness. I have a feeling that nothing new, shall we say, other than the egg UFO. That seems to be the come and get me, like you got to listen type scenario, isn't it? The egg UFO. That's all this, and then when you get there, it'll probably talk about that for like that much of it, and then we'll be like, oh. But apparently he saw an egg UFO, and he was, I think he said 150 yards or 150 meters. Is there a difference? Yep. But he was about 150 feet or something, meters, yards, feet from it. So that's not that far from it. So, I mean, on that side of things, you think, I think you are correct, Aries. I don't think he is the first one to mention egg-shaped UFO, because was it not David Grush? I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I'm sure someone has mentioned it before. I'm sure they have. Because Tim Gallaudet was the admiral, but he had emails that got deleted. Did he not? Can't think. Emails that were mysteriously removed from his inbox, which was about a UFO and mid-air collisions and that. I remember that one. But I think the egg-shaped, was it David Grush? I'm not sure. But I know there's a couple going around where they got invited and they've gone into a said building through security, then they've gone through even more security, you know, literally double security, and they're confused at why they had like two different securities. But I think that theirs was actually a metal ball that was floating, big old metal orb, which I think they said it looked weird, like the metal of it or something. There's something about it, and it was apparently a UFO, and it just sat there floating. But that was round. But I can't think who else off the top of my head. But I have heard egg-shaped before. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm sure I have, yeah. But what I did... Look, the videos are coming up. Look, Air Force veteran whistleblower. I saw an egg-like UAP. A new whistleblower claims to not only know about a secret government UFO retrieval program, but says he directly participated in it. Jack Barber believes he was involved. How can you believe I believe I was involved in that? That just sounds weird, doesn't it? But anyway, but he believes he was involved. He might be wrong then. He believes he was involved in the recovery of alien technology and the crash retrieval whistleblower. That's what he's been classed as, which is on hunting UFOs that I said tomorrow at 8. But these are all the videos that are currently up and floating around. They're about 1 minute to 4 minutes long. So fill your boots. Just look up Jack. My apologies. You can see at the top there, Jake Barber whistleblower. If you put that in, then you should get. But a lot of these are the same. If you want to watch the little clip from News Nation, that's up on my YouTube channel, The Wizard's Words. But yeah, which is actually this one here. Can you see that with my cursor? Just there. That's the one that I've got loaded up onto my channel. So if you want to watch that, watch it there. Make sure you watch it there. Give me a view. But yeah, that's definitely worth watching. Give you a whet your appetite. But this pilot says he worked as a contractor for a secret organization. Jake Barber believes he recovered craft of non-human origin. Watch exclusive News Nation interview Saturday at 8 p.m. And there's a video there. You can see the link at the top. Go to newsnationnow.com/space/UFO/UAP whistleblower UFO retrieval program. There you go. That's a blooming thing. But you'll be able to bring that up. And here it says a US Air Force veteran believes he. So there's something about this that's saying he believes he was involved. I believe I was involved. Well, do you not know? Anyway, believes he was involved in the recovery of alien technology while working for a long-rumoured secret UFO retrieval program. In an exclusive interview with News Nation, i.e. Ross Coulthart, whistleblower Jake Barber said he was contracted as a helicopter pilot to retrieve all kinds of downed craft, some of which he believes are of non-human origin. Just visually looking at the object on the ground, you could tell that it was extraordinary. I had that earlier. I was trying to say, I couldn't even talk. I don't even drink alcohol. What's my excuse? Just can't read, geese. You could tell that it was extraordinary and anomalous. What does anomalous mean in that context? Barber told News Nation's Ross Coulthart it was not human. Watch the full interview. Like I said, Hunting UFOs, a crash retrieval whistleblower, Saturday, January 18th at 8 p.m. When asked to describe the object, Barber said, I saw an egg, a white egg. Well, he might look down at his blooming breakfast plate, didn't he? He's having a fry up in the morning. He said, look down, oh, I saw an egg after he said that. I'm being stupid, I know, but I mean, it don't really say much, does it? He added, it's inconsistent with anything I'd ever seen before. I can also tell you that the reaction by my team, we all knew we were dealing with something extraordinary. So there you go. So now, people, you tell me, what do you think is going to happen with this interview tomorrow? What do you think is going to be said about the egg? I think it's going to be minimal, absolutely minimal. What do you think? It's going to be, I can't sit too far back, can I? But you want to see my ugly face? You can look at Jake Barber instead. Recognise the face. Remember the face, so you know who you're looking for tomorrow on News Nation 8 p.m. But what do you think is going to be said? I've got a feeling he's going to obviously say his credentials of who he is, what he's done. But as Aries Bloodstone has just put, they'll never disclose everything. No, only what they want when they want. That's probably an easy way of saying what I was going to say. Because you can comment in the chat. Tell me what you think, people. Join Aries Bloodstone in the comments. It's all happy days. I think super chats and all those super sticker things are enabled on my chat now, apparently. I have no idea how they work. Press some buttons and see what happens, my friends. I haven't got a clue. But I think super chats, if you want me to read something out, but I mean, you can type it up and I'll read it out. That's not an issue. you keep your hard-earned cash keys. But I think this interview is, I think it'll start with, obviously, you're going to need to know who he is, what he's done, where he's been. I think that egg UFO, it's just going to be literally, I saw this, it looked like that, I was that far from it, which I think he said 150 yards or something. I should have wrote it down, I forgot. Let's just say 150 foot. Sounds good, doesn't it? So that'd be that. But what else? What else can he say? I don't know. Once he sort of said that, it's like, yeah, I'll do this and that. But all disclosures are meant to shape a narrative and lead us to what they want us to believe. Exactly that. 100%. That is it. That's why I think they're drip feeding it to us. And moments like this, we'll be sat there tomorrow watching it, and what that is softening us up to the whole idea or the concept that there is something. So by drip feeding like this, it won't be such a shock to the masses. But not many people watch it. I mean, they do watch News Nation, don't get me wrong. Hell of a lot more than watch this channel. But when you think about how many people live on this planet, to how many people, like say if 250,000 people watched it, well, there's 70 to 80 million people in the UK, let alone the rest of the world. So 250,000 people see it, you're only softening up 0.0001% of the planet. Do you know what I mean? So maybe that's what it's all about. But the Americans, obviously, they're a lot more on the ball. The Americans are actually like the US Congress hearing to work out that Jeremy Corbell done with David Grush, and then the second one with Louis Elizondo, and was Tim Gallaudet the second one? Mike Gold, I think so. But they what was that? But that's softening up the Americans, because the Americans were lapping that up. Like, here we go, disclosure. You got biological non-human intelligence. Yes. So they've got that in their head. Oh, hang on. David Grush said. Do you know what I mean? But like here in the UK, they're not interested. Absolutely 100% not interested. And the proof, actually, even in my YouTube algorithms, analytics, 36% of my channel was India, 36% was USA, and I think it was like 14% UK. So I was like, what? So, first ever cup of coffee. Costa Coffee. Aries Bloodstone gets the award for the first ever super chat on the Wizard's Words on January the 17th. Aries Bloodstone, thank you very much for the coffee. I love you forever and a day. That is definitely a cup of coffee. I'll get my missus to pick that up for me. Costa Coffee. But at least I know it works now as well, so thanks for that, Aries. I ain't got a clue how it works or what it does, but It's all good. I will enjoy that coffee, and I will think of you while I'm drinking it. So thank you very much. That is the best ever. Shame I can't. I don't know if there's anything I can press today. But I've got a Wizard's Words rap. I don't know if that'll come up. Shall I try it? I'll end up crushing the whole system, me. In celebration, we get the Wizard's rap. Shall we see?
Every single day, it's always the wrong way. I'm looking for the truth, screaming from the roof. Here comes the wizard.
Can you hear that?
That's the wizard's word. Just listen and subscribe.
I wrote that.
That's the wizard's word.
So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you heard it. I could play that every time. Every time we get a donation, that's the Wizard's word. I'm being silly now. But thank you, Aries. I appreciate that. Much love. Stay blessed. Thank you very much. I completely lost where I was at in the world of Jake Barber, so you're going to have to jog me memory. But let's see if I can... Oh, I can actually like that as well. I can't... Yep, I've hit a love. There we go. That's cool. I don't know how all this works. I'm scared I'm going to press something because I'll end up crashing the whole thing. And that's what I don't want to do. Oh, I actually splattered out the chat then as well. But where were we? Let me know in the comments, my friends. What is... Yeah, thumbs up. Did you hear the Wizard rap? I don't know if it plays it there or not. I'm there dancing it. You can't even hear it. That would have been hilarious. So that would have been hilarious. So yeah, I've got it on auto star, so they do come up. This is all new technology to me. Like, but yeah, where are you on the interviews? Let me know in the chat. Tell me in the chat where you think. I agree with Aries that all disclosures are meant to shape a narrative and lead us to what they want us to believe. That's exactly... That could like be the end of the live stream there. It's all summed up. Thanks, Aries. Done and dusted. Thank you very much. So yeah. One thing I didn't actually ask, being Aries, you could be male or female. No, we don't want them going misgendering people. Especially when we're just getting to know each other. But I should ask you, Aries, because otherwise I'll be saying he and she, it's a she, and I'll be saying she said and it's a he. That'd be it, innit? And go slap me around the face. Not very wizard. But yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be exactly what Aries is saying as well. There's going to be a certain narrative on that. He's only going to say certain things. We're only going to get to hear what they want us to hear. It's so annoying. But I got a feeling... Yeah, so I was thinking, I think I said that in a previous video, actually. So, you know, the actual orbs, what if they're actually the life itself? That's what they are, the light, the orb. That's the actual consciousness, the intelligence, the light. I don't know how that would work, but I'm just saying, because the way they move, it's like us running, and all of a sudden we run a different direction. Look, they do all that. So yeah, they could be. They could well be alive. Definitely. We're on the same wavelength. I was like that earlier with Proper Geezer was saying stuff, and I was like, yeah, no, I was thinking of doing that. Now you're doing it to me. Great minds think alike. That's what you get for being wizard, you see. But yeah, I definitely think that. But when are they actually going to tell us? When are they going to tell us? Alpha male, yeah. I'm not. You're not. None of this. What was it? Cis or whatever. What's that? No. Alpha male. Get in. Have it. Fist bump. So there we go. Yes, I'm alpha wizard. Something like that. Anyway. What I claim to be and what actually I am are two different things, isn't it? But yes, where was I? I'm going to keep throwing myself. So I don't script these lives because there's no point. I just have an idea that, I know what I want to talk about, and then we can just go with the flow with it, and I just talk. I've had a script, like some of the stuff, when I'm reading it, I sound like a robot. But I'd rather just, with these sort of things, we can just talk generally. We know what we know and we can share it and we can educate each other. But if you know more about this than I do, then let me know. I'm more than happy to read your comments, share your wealth of knowledge with all the other people that are watching. I'm not claiming to know everything, but what I do know is what Aries is saying, tomorrow is not going to be as good as what we think it's going to be. I don't know why I'm doing that with my pen. School teacher. But yeah, I think Ross Coulthart will, I just call him Ross, innit? Ross will ask the right questions. Whether he will actually get answers that we call answers and not a bit of word salad. Because even Jeremy Corbell, you can watch him and you can see when he's got to be careful what he says, because he ends up saying something and he doesn't really say a lot in that something, because in his head he's thinking like he can't say certain stuff, and you can see his mind working when he's talking and his eyes. You watch Jeremy Corbell and tell me that he's not trying to and he does his hands as well. He's really, he's like, he's watching what he's saying, because there are restrictions and you don't want to put your life at risk just for whatever. I get that. And I think this young man here, Jake Barber, will have non-disclosure agreements. It probably mentioned that, I can talk about that, but only in a skiff. And I wrote that down, actually. I even put a skiff here because I thought you got to mention it, because they're going to have a skiff. And that's a sensitive, compartmented information facility, SCIF. I remember it off the top of my head, and then when I need it, sometimes I've got to look it up, and I'm like, I know what it means. Like all the names I've got in my head, it's crazy. But I think the SCIF and the NDA, non-disclosure agreements, are going to pop up. But Ross will reword a question. He's done it before. He'll ask a question, but then the next question or the question after that, it comes back to it to try and. That's why he's good at what he does, because Ross is right up there. Like for me, I didn't know who Ross was till about the last year and a half, 2 years maybe. He's right up there with George Knapp's now. No messing about. But I'm all right. I've got Aries who's on the button. Who earlier, I don't know if you can see it in the chat, he said, all disclosures are meant to shape a narrative and lead us to what they want us to believe. I think that's banging. 100%. He's full on. 100% correct. That's definitely it. And I think this is sort of phase 3, isn't it? We've had phase 1 with David Grush. Then was it Louis Elizondo? Who was Louis Elizondo in Congress hearing with? That was Louis Elizondo before his book. I've gone brain dead. Oh, Michael Schellenberger, Mike Gold. You know that. What I'm going to do, Aries, what's your name? I think it's only fitting. You're there you go, Aries. You've been promoted, Aries. You're the first person to ever use the super chat facility. and you were here earlier and you're here now, next time you type, notice how your name will change. Not your name, you're still the name, but the colour. You will have a spanner. And what that means, you can actually put up links, and if anyone's talking rubbish, you can delete it. Because Aries Bloodstone has just been upgraded to moderator. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, hit the like button, please. 6 watching, happy days. It's better than when I'm actually doing a filming a video and I've got to do it all on my own. I'm actually doing it to no one. It's very strange, but you get used to it. Like, you know, I've been married 25 years. I know what it's like talking to yourself. That's why I'm good at it. Don't show my missus that, geez. I'll get kicked in the nuts. So yeah, all good. Finished me brew. Needed that. But yeah, that's how I'm summing it all up tomorrow. Bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of nothing else. It's definitely going to be worth watching, but whether it's that's what I think. It's going to expose actually nothing new, should we say, other than this egg UFO. I think they talk about that for a little bit, but not too much. But I think it's going to get such hype that it's probably not going to live up to the hype. I hope it does for Ross Coulthart's sake, because I do like him. He deserves the recognition. But it's all good. I'm still watching it. So I don't know actually what time. It said ET, didn't it? Not extraterrestrial. I mean, what does that mean in the time zone? Is that European time? Eastern time? And here I am in the West. So it might be different because he's in America, so there's a 5-hour difference. I didn't actually think of that until now. So it's 8 p.m. ET, phone home. So depending on where you're watching from, India, America, the UK, the chances are it's going to be a different time. But maybe he should have put in brackets, shouldn't he? UK time. But nonetheless, but it's definitely going to be worth watching. So I thought I'd just have a quick live to discuss beforehand, and then maybe Monday I'll do another live and we can actually talk about the interview itself and see if we're right in this video in saying that it's going to be a lot about nothing. Who knows? Not I. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it? I am. I'm waiting for Aries to type something so I can see it's blue. There it is. Whee! There you go, Aries. Your name's Blue, and you got a spanner. I had 3 wives, but as an introverted artist, I don't have any of them anymore. Well, there we go. We are who we are. As long as you're smiling now. I've had 1 wife. I don't know if she tried to kill me yet. I'm still here. Mind you, I wonder if that's why I had a heart attack and ended up in hospital. Oh, she might have been poisoning me. Didn't think of that. Well, yeah. Nothing wrong with being an introverted artist. Just create. We are who we are. We do what we do. We only live once. Make the most of it, my friend. That's what I say. And now you're a moderator. Aries Bloodstone. Spanner for moderator. But yeah, if there are any links to anything, you can post that now. And if anyone puts anything up that's a bit, you know, derogatory, delete. You have the power now, Aries. You have the power. So yeah, that's what I really wanted to say about the old interview, to be honest. Just sort of as a pre-warning that it's going to be it'll be a good interview, but don't expect too much. That's what the best way of saying it, because it's just It's just not on. It's not on, is it? Keep getting us all ready for everything, and then we find out it's not as much. But let's see what this Jake Barber has to say tomorrow. See if he really is actually going to be a whistleblower, or is he going to be restricted by NDAs and the skiff narrative? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Anyone else want to say anything in the chat about this interview, about the egg UFO, about Ross Coulthart? But yeah, that's happy days. I just realised I spelt his name Ross Coulthart and then Ross Coulthart. I've actually spelt his name wrong in the title, so I'm going to have to edit that as well. Sorry, Ross, my bad. But yeah, anybody else want anything to say about what's possibly going to happen in that interview tomorrow? Well, we can pre-warn people to get ready for nothingness. Like I say, we'll go live Monday. I'll probably look about 1 p.m. again, actually, Monday. And then I'll, what's it called? Discuss what actually was said. And we can compare notes to this one and see if we were right in the fact that it was a like a mind game, should we call it, to sort of get us ready for the big reveal one day. Who knows? I don't know. I just know it's going to be worth watching, I expect. But at the end of it, I don't think we're going to take a lot away from it, if that makes sense. I may be wrong. Tell me what you think in the comments. It's all good. So yeah, you can tell I said what I want to say. I'm about there. I'm happy with what I've said. I stand by my words, my wizard's words. But what do you think? Do you think this gentleman will be talking a lot of word salad and he'll be speaking a lot but saying nothing, or what? What do you think? Who knows? But other than that, I think I have said what I want to say. So we shall bring this wee live stream to an end, and we can compare Monday and see how right we are. Got a feeling between Aries and myself, we're going to be bang on. So happy days. So unless I decide to do a cheeky bonus live before Monday, then I'll see you Monday. I'll put that up shortly. I'll say that, it'll probably be tomorrow. I'll put it up and set it all up for 1 p.m. Monday. We shall analyse the interview. I might even do it Sunday. I don't know. See, I'm all over the place. It's a joy of being a wizard. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Keep an eye. It'll come up. You'll get notifications of when we do it. But yeah, that's Saturday. So is it worth doing it on the Sunday, or would you need time today? You might miss it Saturday. You'll watch it Sunday, then we can talk about it Monday. So probably Monday is the best one, isn't it? There's no rush. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if, what we're saying here right now. Compare it to Monday and see how right we were or how wrong we were. But it's all good. And also, before I go, you can now join the channel. You can join, believe it or not. Hit join. It's a monthly thing. You get these weird badges. You get an emoji that you can't get anywhere else of a wizard looking up at a UFO. And it supports the channel. So it's all happy days. So to all of you that have watched it live, and those who watch it and catch up when it's not live, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for giving your time to the wizard. I appreciate it. If you want to join, you can. I'm not going to stop you. And what we'll do is we can all liaise on Monday about what happens at 8 p.m. tomorrow in this interview. Unless anyone wants to jump in the chat and ask anything, say anything, I will wrap it up. I'll wrap. Don't know what the hell that was. My apologies. But yeah, anybody want to say anything about Ross Coulthart, Jake Barber, the interview, anything about UFOs, aliens, on this freaky, funky, fruity Friday? Freaky, funky, fruity Friday. There we go. That's how you make stuff up. I've had too much coffee, do you think? In that case, I'm going to have another one. Of course I will. But yeah, I'll be done. It's just a matter of time then. We'll watch the interview tomorrow. Don't miss it. And then we discuss it Monday afternoon, 1 p.m. I think that will be the best plan. And I'm hoping Jack Barber really does let it out the bag. I'm hoping. What do you think? Come on, get in the chat. Otherwise I have to bring this to an end. Get in the chat. What do you say about Jake Barber, Ross Coulthart, UFO, alien, whistleblowers, David Grush, Jeremy Corbell, George Knaps, Dr. Stephen Greer? Anything you want to say, my friends, you can jump in the chat. I can bring it up on screen, whatever it is you say. It's not a problemo. Comment live in the chat. I am looking. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say. Anything you want to ask in the chat, then say so. That's what I think. I think you're right there. Fingers crossed for the interview to be a porker. I was going to say a corker. Apparently it's a porker now. It's Peppa Pig. It's a porker. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah. We're only, what? Don't know what happened there. We're 16 hours away from the interview and counting. But yeah. Anybody want to say anything in the chat before I wrap it up? Say what you want to say about the interview. If you think it's going to be rubbish, tell me it's going to be rubbish. If you think it's going to be cushy, tell me it's going to be cushy. It's all happy days. I reckon it's going to be all about nothing, apart from the egg UFO, which I've said. I don't want to repeat myself. I have to do that with the wife. Every time I talk to her, did you hear that? What? Can't say too much. The wife kick my bum cheeks. So yeah. Are we done? I feel like an auctioneer. Is there any comments? Comments in the chat. With all the crazy stuff coming out, it's exciting to be alive. Yes, it is. 100%. I think I'll be quite bored in life without the UFO and aliens. I wouldn't have my channel for a start, which I started after a heart attack and cardiac arrest and death. So talk about leave it to the last minute. No regrets, had to start it straight away. You can't have love for aliens and UFOs and not appreciate it. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be some Iranian or China threat, because if that's the case, they'll be lying again. Yep. I think Iran's gone Pete Tong, hasn't it? Hence why Syria is in the state it's in, because Iran was so weak. The Syrians capitalised and got rid of that Aaron geezer, Iran, or whatever his name was, however you say it, Assad. I try not to get too involved in some of that stuff, because like, it really winds you up, doesn't it? It's absolutely crazy. And that's what this world is at the moment, lies. That's why, like, this UFO whistleblower thing, you don't want to sort of, they're not lying, they're just being sort of maybe manipulate the truth. Be careful with what they say. But there are blatant lies out there, like you say, anything to do with China. Look, we're not allowed to say anything about China. I've noticed that there's a few channels I watch. Is it Serpentenza and China Uncovered? There's a couple of channels I watch, and they actually have all their algorithm and everything done by YouTube because they're talking about China. And their viewings went, all because they talk about China. Where's free speech gone? Hopefully I'll be all right with the UFO and aliens. I don't need any restrictions on my blooming activity. I'm be lucky if I get 100 views on a video. But it's going up. Some have gone crazy. I've got one at 21,000, so, you know, can't moan. One at 6,500. One over 2,000. Yeah, see, I'm just trying to play the victim. But yeah, but it's all good. Happy days. Right, my friends, I think are we done here? There is nothing coming up in the chat. I'm keeping an eye. Got my reading specs on that. You know it's serious. I've got my specs on. So I'm watching with my wizard eyes. But yeah, other than that, we shall meet again on Monday, 1 p.m. I think. It's going to be happy days. Okay, people. I think that is it. I think everyone is doing their thing. I've said all I want to say. Don't want to say too much because it's across the Coulthart and I want you all to watch it. Just don't expect too much. Could have said that in like 5 minutes and I've been online live for 47. With the help of Aries Bloodstone, summed it all up, to be fair. And it's that good, I'm going to put it up again. All disclosures are meant to shape a narrative and lead us to what they want us to believe. Definitely. Let me know in the comments. Before I end the stream, get in the comments. And we will continue. If you do not get in the comments, I cannot continue because I've said all what I want to say. And if there's more for me to say, I can only bounce off what you say in the comments. So get in the comments. Trying to build a wizard fan here. Get in the comments. Can't get to know you if you're not talking. So yeah. It's all happy days, Aries. Happy days. It's all good. So without anyone talking, that's it. We shall bring it to an end until Monday, 1 p.m. I think everyone agrees. So enjoy your Friday evening. And if you're watching this on a rerun, whatever night it is, enjoy your evening. And we shall be live again Monday, 1 p.m. talking about this very, very interview. And if there's anything we get from it. And more importantly, what he's going to say about this egg UFO, which he was just 150 feet from. How cool is that? But time will tell. Time will tell. So until Monday, 1 p.m. And thank you, Aries, our new moderator. For now, that is the wizard's words.